Load updates, a couple of idiots and AssWagons on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. That's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, what is today? Oh, I don't have my watch on. It is... I'm charging it out in the front there in the sun. So today is, what, the 11th, the 12th of... that's why I have to have a watch. 12th of April. I'm looking at my little sticky calendar up here. Here it is, Wednesday. I am now parked in Stratford, Missouri, not to be confused with Stratford, Texas, at the TA. And I can honestly say I've never stayed at this TA before. I know, it's weird. I've been driving for 13 years, and I've been to almost every TA and Petro all over the country, but I had honestly never stayed here. Usually I stay a little further down the road at the one in Mount Vernon on the other side of Springfield, but I just didn't have enough time to make it to that one. So this one's not bad. We're backed up into a spot. Here I can show you exactly where I'm at. This is what I just love about this OTR 1010, Garmin OTR 1010. See, this is the bird's eye view, and you can see the arrow right there. That's roughly about where I'm parked, right there, because here's the main building. Fuel islands are over there. I can even move it so you can see where the fuel islands are. There's the shop. And so I'm going to have to leave at like 2:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. So I wanted to make sure I could not get blocked in. So everyone from after they fuel has to come around the shop building and go out this way or around that way. So therefore nobody can park in front of me right there and block me. If they do, they're going to be moved. You get risk of getting blocked in over here, you know, and all that. So I want the grass behind me for Rusty, and I don't want to be blocked in. So, yep, that's exactly where I'm parked. Love the bird's eye view feature on the OTR 1010. And I promise I will do the full review on that soon. I just didn't feel like doing it today because that's about 4 or 5 hours worth of work to put that video together. But I promise it will be coming soon. So this is a load I picked up Tuesday night. I delivered on Monday up in Michigan, just south of Grand Rapids. If you watched my last video, it showed exactly where that was. And then I picked up just a quick day after, one-day load that I also picked up in Greenville. It was in Greenville, Michigan. A load of foam, styrofoam, that went down to a place in Bluffton, Indiana. Got that unloaded that night, and then drove up to Napoleon, Ohio. And I was going to stay at the Petro, but it was pretty full when I got there. So what used to be a TA there years ago, look at my hair, it's all over the place, is now an independent truck stop called Fuel King. But it was like only a quarter full. So got a great place to park overnight there. And then Tuesday, I didn't pick up until 7 p.m. this load that I'm on, this load of cans that I picked up in White House, Ohio. And I brought that down here. Well, I'm going to deliver Thursday morning, and I'll show it to you on the map here. Okay, so you can see up there, the green is White House, Ohio, where I picked up last night at 7 p.m. Took them about an hour and a half to load, so I waited another half hour for a first part of the split sleeper so I could extend by 14. Went back to the little orange flag there as I stopped at the Petro, put on some fuel, grabbed a shower, so I'm all nice and clean, and then came on down through Indianapolis, over to St. Louis. It's I-70 there, and here's where I'm at right now in Stratford, Missouri at the TA. And then like I say, I got to leave early tomorrow morning to make the last few hour drive down here to Fort Gibson, Oklahoma is where I'll be going. And then my next load picks up just over there in Fort Smith, Arkansas, that goes to Salt Lake. So see, that's the route for that one, because I'm gonna, after I deliver in Fort Gibson, then I'm going to go over to this Cherokee Travel Plaza. It's only 10 miles from where I pick up. I don't pick up again until Friday afternoon at 2, so I'll have a nice long break there. Then I'll go up this way through Tulsa, Oklahoma, up there into Kansas, jump up to I-80, and I'll get a run through the house on probably Saturday night. And then I'll leave later on Sunday, drive to Salt Lake because I have a noon delivery for Monday. So that's what's happening load-wise here in the Clutch Trucker world. Did catch some idiots and AssWagons. One of them, a car, almost biffed it into another car in front of them, and not really their fault. Somebody, this is going through Bloomington, Indiana, and there's cars that are starting to merge on, and I guess the car that was further up needed to get in the lane to take an exit, or was just being stupid and trying to let those people in when they're already on the freeway. You have the right of way. You need to yield for people coming in. That's their job. But this guy comes to a complete stop, so the car coming up behind him doesn't see it in time, and they're smoking them tires, baby. Okay, now watch this car from the left lane moved into the center lane. That car is now going to move into the right lane. Look way up ahead there on the right. You can see traffic merging in, and right in front of that pickup, somebody slammed on the brakes. Look at that guy smoking. Yeah, almost wrecked, baby. And now the clutch trucker zoom and slow-mo. All right, there's that little blue car again, and look, the pickup's hit his brakes. Car hits his. Those tires are smoking. No! And the other one, this just hacks me off. Well, there's so much about other truck drivers that hacks me off, but speeding through the truck stop is one of my huge pet peeves. I got a little rusty here. We're sometimes out there walking around, and I was looking for the spot I wanted to get in. I roll around the lot. Here, we'll look at the video. All right, here I am rolling around the lot. I had passed the spot I decided I think I wanted to go to, so I had to get back around to it. So here I am coming around, and as I'm making this curve, I'm going to zoom in here. You can see on my Rexing dash cam, I'm going, what, 8-9 miles an hour at most. It's about the fastest you should go through the truck stop. So I'm aiming for one of those spots directly in front of me there, where I know I can't get blocked in. So I'm starting to kind of go to the right because I'm going to make a little U-turn there and come around now. Look far to your right here in the screen. You just see the beginning of this red truck that is coming out. There he is right there. He's going about 40 miles an hour. I blow my air horn. He does slow down a little bit, but then right as he's passing me, look, flips me off. What a jerk. Yep, well, I try to bleep out or put sound effects over them all my expletives there, but, you know, that hacks me off. You don't need to go flying through the truck stop at 40 miles an hour, you jackwagon. Not safe. I've thrown things at truck drivers before when I've been walking through. Sometimes I like to keep a couple rocks in my pocket for that very purpose. You come flying through that lot when you shouldn't be, dangerous as hell. Yeah, I'm going to throw something at your truck. But I was in my truck, so all I could do was throw my voice. Okay, so what is it? I started driving for Elliot at the beginning of March, right? And so now it's been about, we're coming up on a month and a half I've been driving for him. And we're hitting the 60-day mark on his new authority. So now that's going to open up more brokers that we can work with. So we're getting there. We're taking that climb up the hill, baby. So on the way here, drove right past the Uranus Fudge Factory. If you remember when I was at that Road Ranger, it's at that same exit where the truck was on fire. Go back down and you can find that video. That was just a couple weeks ago. And I so wanted to stop, and I looked them up on the internet, but they didn't open till 8 o'clock. So I couldn't get the fudge from Uranus. I just love their slogan. The best fudge in the world comes from Uranus. And apparently they even sell a hat that says, "Make Uranus Great Again." I think that's hilarious. You know, it's a place where, you know, everybody can have fun in Uranus. I just love that. Uranus Fudge Factory. Apparently there's another location in Indiana too I didn't even know about. So yes, you can go get some fudge from Uranus in a couple of different places. And yes, technically everyone now pronounces that planet Uranus. But, you know, it's just funny. I appreciate that. What are you going to do? All right, so here we are in Stratford, Missouri. Say deliver Thursday morning at, I believe it's 7 o'clock, maybe? 7 or 8 o'clock. It's a load of cans is what I've got, by the way. And, yeah, then we pick up a load of Select Comfort mattresses going to Utah. So for a Monday. And I've looked ahead at the boards and everything. Unfortunately, where stuff coming out of Utah is usually paying pretty well, right now it's not. So I've gotten paid pretty well for the last few loads, so I may have to kind of eat it. Just eat it on the next one coming out of Utah, but we'll just see. Just a real quick one this morning. Don't have too much to show you. I know. Rusty, as soon as I pulled the camera out, my light out and everything, he was like all ready. He knows the bacon strip's coming, baby. That's what you're waiting for, right? All right, thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes it takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. Make sure you like it too and all that. Only if you want to, though. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Oh, you think I'm just a peon? A nobody? Look, as a custodian, I know everything. I go through your lockers. I read your letters. I am the eyes and ears of this institution, my friends. And by the way, that clock's 3 minutes fast. All right, Rusty, you know we always start down here. Come down here. Okay, look. No, come down here. Look. It's right down here. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, yes. He's all over it, baby. And why, you ask? Well, of course, because he's a big and stripped dog. He's a big and stripped dog. Sometimes it eats too fast and it starts to cough. He's a big and stripped dog. Oh, yum, yum, yum. All right, you want one more? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. You will happily take another. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing, right, Rusty? Too bad we didn't get the fudge from Uranus. Oh, I just love that. Alrighty. Here goes the last piece. Got it all. Look up here. Happy dog look.